Come into a seated position and just slowly start connecting with your breath. Okay, you good? Okay, cool. Okay, so if you just bring your hands onto your knees. Maybe see if you can do the other cross of your leg. So if you normally put your right over your left, let's change it round today and put the left over the right. Just to try and keep things equal. And then just very gently place the palms on the top of your knees, facing your palms up. Your fingertips nice and relaxed, your elbows relaxed. Gently bending towards your waist. Very gently, but with no tension, just drawing your shoulder blades down your spine, creating space in your neck, creating length in your spine. And then drawing that long line of energy from the base of the sitting bones to the crown of the head. Allowing your breath to move freely and allowing space to be created in your rib cage, in your neck, in the base of your spine. And if you haven't worked it out yet, the intention for this practice is the creation of space. Taking particular attention to where you can elongate and send the breath, where you can stretch a little bit further, but also where you can back off. Allowing the space not only to be physical, but allowing it to be mental as well. Letting go of any of those thoughts that might clutter our mind, letting go of any of the preconceived notion that we need to be somewhere, we need to be in a pose, or we need to do something at this particular strength. Let go of all of that. Allow the space to create freedom in the mind and in the body. And just gently closing your eyes. Using that notion of space to really draw your sitting bones into the mat. Activate your belly by drawing your belly button towards your spine. Create more space in your rib cage by breathing out and expanding the rib cage further towards the sides of your body than up. Maybe even placing your hands on your rib cage and feeling the breath full into the base of your palms. And just bringing your hands back onto your knees, creating space in your hip flexors by drawing your shoulders over your hips. Making sure that your spine is straight, making sure that your alignment is stacked correctly. And then creating even further space in your neck by tucking your chin towards your chest, feeling that beautiful long length from the base of your neck to the top of the crown of your head. And then just bringing your hands to your heart center, pressing your thumbs towards your sternum. Commit to this idea of creating space. Commit to the idea of it being mental and physical. And to use whatever you learn on your mat today and taking it into your life. And just seal this idea in, or this intention in, with 3 deep breaths. So breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's start. Inhale through the nose. Hold at the top of the breath. And open mouth, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Hold at the top of the breath. and exhale out the mouth. Exaggerate your last one, so inhale through the nose. Feel the rib cage expanding. And then exhale nice and loud, maybe even take the tongue out of the mouth. Draw your tongue back in. And then inhale, sweep your arms all the way up over your head. Exhale, drop your right hand next to your right hip. Press your left hip into the mat and take your left hand all the way over, generating that space in the left hand side of the body. Really pressing down the left hip, drawing out the fingers of the left hand. And then inhale, come back to center, bring both arms up ahead. Open up the throat by looking towards your fingers. And then exhale, place the left hand down next to the left hip. Take the right hand and right fingertips all the way over to the left hand side. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, create more space in the neck. Pressing that right sitting bone down, lengthening out the right fingertips. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, wrap the right arm underneath the left, bring the palms together, and then draw the elbows up. Feeling a beautiful opening between your scapula. Inhale to lengthen through the fingertips. And then exhale, bring the elbows straighter, bring the fingertips towards the floor. Feel that opening even more. Try and keep very little tension in the face. See if you can maybe even get a smile out. And then inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, take the left arm underneath the right. Wrap the fingertips, draw the palms together. Bring the elbows to the same height as the shoulders. Inhale here. Press down through the sitting bones, really engage the core. And then exhale, press the hands down towards the mat, keeping the elbows at shoulder height distance. Feeling that stretch through the tops of the shoulders. Feeling the opening between the scapula. And then inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, interlace the hands, press the palms towards the mat, opening up the backs of the fingers. Drawing the shoulders down the back. Trying to straighten the elbows if possible. And then just gently twisting the shoulders. Only the shoulders, keep the hips facing forward towards the right. Gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, twist to the left. Gently warming up the spine. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Only the shoulders, not the hips. Keep the hips facing forward. Inhale, back to center. Release the hands. Gaze to your fingertips. Exhale, cross the legs back to your original cross. Draw your fingertips up on the inhale. Exhale, bring your fingertips in front of you. Hinging at the hips, keeping those sitting bones pressing down into the mat. And then inhale, lifting all the way back up to center. If you just want to grab that strap, bring your legs out in front of you. Place the strap over the balls of your toes. And then just find a comfortable place for your arms to be so that they're nice and straight. You want to make sure that your spine is straight, that your toes are active, pulling back towards your face. Kneecaps are pressing down towards the mat, your belly's drawn in. You want to get a beautiful straight spine, so tuck your chin in. Inhale to lengthen here, and then exhale, just walk the hands closer towards the feet on your strap or your strap-like object. Bend your elbows slightly, feel an opening in your hamstrings as you draw your toes towards your face and as you draw your chin towards your legs. Pressing your sitting bones into the mat, pressing your knees into the mat, drawing your toes towards your face. Inhale here, come up. Exhale, let go of the tension on the rope. Sit up nice and straight. And then just gently take yourself all the way down to a lying position. Bring your legs all the way up, still active in the strap. And then gently release the left leg down, nice and slowly. Take it down towards the floor. Keep that leg active. And then inhale, put the right hand onto the strap. Take your left hand to the left side of the mat and pull your toes towards your face, keeping both legs active and strong. And then exhale, draw your left hand to your left hip. Press down on your left hip bone. Exhale, take that right foot all the way towards the right-hand side, letting it hover just above the floor. Pressing that left hand into the left hip. Keeping both legs active, both knees active. Feel a beautiful opening in your right leg, in your hips. Keep both shoulders facing the sky. And then gently inhale to bring the leg back up. Keep the leg active. Draw the toes towards the back of the mat. Keep the left leg pressing into the mat. You should feel a beautiful opening here. Your hamstring should be firing. You should be feeling space in the back of your hammies. Keep those toes active on both feet. Keep the knees active. And then very gently and slowly bringing the left foot up to meet the right. Put the left foot next to the right, and then very slowly dropping the right foot all the way down towards the mat. Anchor the right foot on the ground. Draw the toes towards the face. Press the right hand into the right hip. Draw the left feet towards the back of the mat, keeping both legs straight and strong. Take a good grip with the left hand on the strap. And then exhale, open up the left leg all the way over to the left side of the mat, keeping the foot hovering just above the floor. Make sure both hips are facing skyward. Breathe into it here. Keep both legs active, so really anchor that right leg into the mat. And then inhale, come back to center. Draw the left foot towards the back of the mat. Swap the hand, so bring the right hand onto the strap. Place the left hand onto the left-hand side of the ground. Take the left leg over to the right side, crossing over the center line of the mat, bringing the foot hanging just above the top of the ground. Feel the beautiful opening in the spine. Keep that left shoulder pressing into the mat. Keep legs both active. Breathe here. Remember that connection of belly to spine. Relax your face. And then slowly bring the left leg back up. Draw the left toes towards the back of the mat. And very gently bring the right leg up to meet the left. Bring it inside the strap. And very slowly pressing, as if you're pushing through mud, the left leg all the way down towards the mat. Keep that left leg anchored. Take the left hand onto the strap. Take the right hand to the side of the mat. Press the right hand into the ground. Take the left foot all the way over, hovering just above the ground. Keep that right shoulder anchored into the mat. Keep both legs active and strong. Draw the belly in. Relax the face. Keep breathing. Create that space. And then very slowly coming back to the center line. Draw the right toes towards the back of the mat. Feel that space created in the hamstring. Press that left leg down. And then draw both feet up towards each other. Take them both into the strap. Take them a little bit further apart from each other and press the toes into the strap. anchoring down your sitting bones, anchoring down the small of your back. Draw your kneecaps up, and then very gently bring the toes towards the back of the mat. It's a very small movement. And then using the tension on the strap, bring yourself up to a seated position nice and slowly, keeping the toes pressing towards you. Gently remove the strap, cross your ankles, roll over, and press down into your first downward facing dog. Check in with your hamstrings here. See if you can feel a difference in the space created in your hamstrings. It should feel really nice and open. Your downward dog should feel like it's got a bit more space than you might normally have. Check in with your body. See if there's any places of tension. Draw your heels down towards the mat. And then inhale, look between your hands. Step your feet behind your hands, hip-width distance apart. Take your feet to the outer edge of the mat and drop your hips all the way down. Let's open up those hips. Pressing your elbows into your knees. And then press down through all four corners of the feet, taking the arms all the way up. We're going to do 3 rounds of wood choppers, bending the knees, bringing the hands in between the feet. Press down through all 4 corners of the mat. Press out of the feet, straighten the legs, hands up. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the fingertips in between your feet. Inhale, press down through all 4 corners of the mat, straight arms. One last one. Exhale, wood choppers. Inhale, sweep those arms back up. Bring your hands to your hips. Bring your big toes to touch. You should feel nice and open, nice and warm, I hope. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding all the way forward. Flat back to look forward. Step the right leg back, drop the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale, take the right hand underneath the left, bring the palms to touch. Pressing down through the front foot, pressing down through the back knee. Inhale the arms up. Giving yourself a slight back bend, feeling an opening in the front of the right thigh. Drawing those elbows up, bringing the belly towards the spine. And then exhale, fold forward, bring the left shoulder towards the inside of the left knee, pressing the left knee into the shoulder. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, unwind the hands, bring them down to the front of the mat. Step the left foot next to the right. Drop your knees, untuck your toes, bring your chin towards the mat. Pressing up, cobra. Taking a gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Untuck the toes, draw up on the knees, press the hips up. Inhale to lift the right leg. Bring the right heel to the right bum cheek. Open up that hip. And then using the breath, inhale, sweep that leg forward. Exhale, drop the left knee, untuck the toes, sweep the arms up. Exhale, straighten that front leg, bring the fingertips next to the hips. Inhale, sweep back up. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step the left foot next to the right, flat back to look forward. Draw the belly in, draw the chin towards the shins on the exhale. Inhale, press down through all 4 corners of the feet, sweep your arms up. Exhale, take the right hand underneath the left. Draw up on the elbows. Slight back bend, tuck your belly in, tailbone under. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding all the way forward. Inhale, flat back to look forward. Exhale, step the left leg down, drop the left knee, untuck the toes. Sweep your right arms up. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, take the left arm underneath the right. Bring your palms to touch. Inhale, elbows up, gentle back bend. Feel the opening in the front of your left hip. Inhale here, create space. Draw the belly in to protect your lower back. And then exhale, bring your shoulder to the inside of your knee, pressing down through all four corners of the front foot, pressing that knee in towards the shoulder. And then inhale, press the arms back up. Exhale, place the hands down. Step the right foot next to the left. Drop the knees down. Bring the chin towards the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep forward. Exhale, gaze over your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, gaze over your left. Inhale, center. Press the toes under. Lift the hips. Come to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Bring the left heel towards the bum. Open up the hip. And then sweep the leg forward on the inhale. Place the back knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Let's get back into that hammy. Inhale, bend the front knee. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, place the hands at the front of the mat. Step the right foot next to the left. Flat back to look forward. Exhale, bring your chin towards your shins. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Gaze to your fingertips. Exhale, left arm under right. Bring the palms together, lift the elbows up. Gentle back bend, draw the belly in, tuck the tailbone under. Find that space. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinging at your hips, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, step your right leg back, drop your right knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Watch the change here. Take your right arm underneath your left. Bring your palms to touch. Untuck your back toes, straighten your back leg. Bring your elbows up to the same line as your shoulder. And here we're going to hold. Draw that belly in, tuck the tailbone under. Take any tension out of your face. Feel the opening in the backs of your toes. Make sure that your front knee is over your front ankle. And then gently bring your knees to your elbows towards your knee. Lower your back leg, untuck your toes. Bring your palms back to the mat. Step your left foot next to your right. This time going chaturanga, so elbows to your side body. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up on the inhale. Bring your heel towards your bum. Open up that right hip. Sweep the right foot all the way forward between the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Inhale to bend the front leg, sweep the arms up. Untuck the back toe, straighten the back leg. Place that back foot down at 90 degrees and then straighten the front leg. Keeping both hips facing forward. Coming to pyramid pose. Taking 3 breaths here. Keeping the hips facing the short side of the mat. Shoulders square to the front of the mat. And then gently bringing the back foot back up, lowering that back knee, untucking the toes. Sweep your arms back up. Exhale, bring the hands to the front of the mat. Step the left foot next to the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring the chin towards the shins. Press the arms all the way up. Take the right arm underneath the left. Press the palms together. Bring the elbows up towards the shoulder. Gentle back bend. Draw that belly in. Protect your lower back. Exhale. Let the arms go next to your side. Inhale. Sweep your arms up. Exhale. Hinging at your hips. Fold all the way forward. Fingertips just in front of your toes. Inhale. Flat back to look forward. Exhale, step your left foot back, drop your left knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, take your left arm underneath your right. Press your arms up. Untuck your back toes, lift your back leg, come up. Make sure your front knee's over your front ankle. Take your elbows to shoulder height. Draw your shoulders down your waist. Then gently bend your back knee. Untuck your toes, sweep your arms up. Bring your hands to the front of the mat. Step your right foot next to your left. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Draw the left heel towards the left bum and open up the hip. Sweep that left foot forward. In between the hands, drop the back knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, straighten the front leg, bring the toes towards the face. Open up the hamstring. Bend the front leg, sweep the arms up. Untuck the back toes, draw the belly in, lift the back leg up. Place the back foot down 45 degrees, straighten the front leg. Make sure your hips are facing the short side of the mat. Bring your hands next to your front foot. Use the breath. Make sure that left hip is coming towards the center line. Inhale to lengthen. Bring that back heel up. Bend the knee. Untuck the toes. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the front of the mat. Step the right foot next to the left. Flat back to look forward. Exhale, bring your chin towards your shins. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, left arm under right. Bring the elbows to the same height as your shoulders. Gentle back bend. And then exhale, gently release. Bring your hands back towards your side. Come back to your breath. Come back to your intention of space. Bring your hands to your heart center. Gently bend your knees. Draw the weight into the heels. Tuck your tailbone under. Draw your belly in. Shoulders go down towards the waist. With attention to bringing the weight into the left foot. Bring your right leg up. Cross it over your left and wrap your toes around your left calf. Then take the arms up. Wrap the right arm underneath the left. You know this very well by now. And then bring both your elbows and your knees into your center line and sit deeper into your chair. Draw that belly in. Find your balance by using one point of gazing on the floor. Try and keep your elbows and knees stacked over the same center line. Take 3 more breaths here. It's nice and strong. Creating space in the hips. This is really good for digestion. It's really good for calming the nerves. 1 more breath. And then inhale, take the arms up, take the right leg straight. Balance here. Keep that right leg active. See if you can lift it a little bit higher. And then gently release. Bring the right foot next to the left. Wiggle the legs from side to side. Give yourself a little bit of praise. And then come onto the right side. So push down through all 4 corners of the right foot. Sit down into your chair. And then lift your left leg. Wrap your left toes around your right calf. And then take your left hand underneath your right. Bring both to your center line, your elbows and your knees. And then sit deeper if you can. Feel an opening in the front of your right ankle. Press down through all 4 corners of your right foot. Take the shoulders down your spine. Release any tension in your neck by tucking in your chin. And holding here. If you fall out, it's absolutely fine. Just come back in. 2 more breaths. Use the breath to guide you. Use the breath to create space. Inhale, lift the arms. Take the left leg out in front of you. Keep the hips in an equal line. Hold here. Nice work, everyone. And then gently release. Move your legs from side to side. It's a nice, tough balance, so well done. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding all the way forward. Flat back to look forward. Gently bend into a seat. Bring your hands to your heart center. Taking 5 breaths in a seated position. So making sure the weight is in your heels. Creating space in your spine by tucking your tailbone under, drawing your shoulders down your spine, and tucking your chin. Nice long spine, creating flow for the breath. And then gently take your left elbow over your right knee. Let's see if we can take our left toes to the outside of our right foot, taking the right arm up, twisting the spine, creating even more space. See if you can take your gaze over your right fingertips. If that's not comfortable for your neck, then take your gaze back towards your toes. Bring the hands back to heart center. Let's take it over to the other side. So this time, right elbow over left knee. Right fingertips outside the left foot. Left fingertips all the way up. Make sure that that one knee is not popping in front of the other. So draw your right knee back in the same line as your left. Draw the hips down, weight into the heels. Feel the burn. And then come back to center, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the chin towards the shins. Inhale, flat back to look forward. Step back to a high plank position. From here, we're going to roll over to the left-hand side, bring the right arm up. Pressing the hips up, making sure the shoulders are over the wrist. Connecting with the core. Draw that belly in. 2 more breaths. Lift those hips up. 1 more breath. Come back to center and hold. Keep your feet hip width distance apart. Make sure that your shoulders are over your wrists. And then let's roll over to the right hand side, lifting the left arm up. Hold for 5 breaths. Come back to center. And then pressing into child's pose, bringing the knees to the outer edges of the mat, pressing all the way back. Inhale to look forward, press your palms into the mat, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up. Inhale the right leg all the way up. Bring the right knee to the right elbow. Hold here. Press that right leg back up. And then bring the right knee to the left elbow. Hold. Bring the right leg back up. Draw the right foot in between the hands. Drop the back foot to 45 degrees. Press all the way up, warrior 1. Make sure the front knee is over the front foot. Make sure the hips are facing the short side of the mat. Inhale to lengthen, gaze to the fingertips. And then exhale, open up warrior 2. So take that back foot to 90 degrees. Take the hips facing the long side of the mat. Inhale to lengthen from fingertip to fingertip. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Take your left hand down your left leg. Take your right arm all the way over. Exhale, extended side angle. So bending your front knee to 90 degrees, taking your right elbow to your right knee, taking the left arm all the way over. Feel a beautiful opening in the right thigh. And then push up, come to star. Bring both feet out 45 degrees, hands all the way up. Exhale, bend your knees. Bring your elbows to the inside of your waist. Inhale, press up to star. Exhale, bend your knees, goddess squat. Bring your elbows down towards your waist. One last time. Inhale, press up. Exhale, warrior two to the front of the mat. So bend the right knee. Hips face the long side of the mat. Windmill the hands down. Step back to high plank. And we're going to hold here. Press back, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Draw the left elbow towards the left knee. Left knee towards the left elbow and hold. Press the left foot back up. Left knee towards the right elbow and hold. Press the left leg back up. Draw the left foot in between the hands, pressing up to warrior two, so back foot 45 degrees, hips face the short side of the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up. Pressing down through the outer edge of the back foot. Pressing down through all four corners of the front foot. Then open up those hips to the long side of the mat, come to warrior two. Stretching from fingertip to fingertip. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Drop your right hand down your right leg, left hand sweeps overhead. Beautiful opening in the side body. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Exhale, drop your left elbow to your left knee, sweep the right arm overhead. Feeling a beautiful opening from the outside of the right foot to the top of the top of the fingertips. Then come back to warrior two, press all the way up to star, take the feet out 45 degrees. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the elbows to the side body. Inhale, press the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, come goddess squat. Inhale, press up star. Exhale, bend the knees, goddess squat. Inhale, press up star. Come back, warrior two, bend the front leg, left leg. Windmill the hands down. Step back, high plank. Some core work here. We're going to bring the knees towards the chest for 30 seconds. So let's go. I'm not going to count you guys, but I'll tell you when we've got 15 to go. Nice and slow, or you can go quickly. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrist, your belly's drawn in. "20 seconds down, 10 to go. 5. Keep going, keep pushing. And then press back, downward facing dog. Let's rest here. Press the heels down towards the mat. Shoulders away from the ears. And then gently and very gracefully coming into a seated position. A little bit more core, so bring the feet out in front of you. Bring the hands up. Let's lift the feet up, shins parallel to the mat. We've got 15 seconds here. Draw that belly in. Back nice and straight. Keep the shins parallel to the ground. Then cross the ankles. Lift the hips. Come back. So round 2. Try and time us so I don't keep us there for too long. Hold. Palms facing each other. Draw the belly in. It's 5 seconds left. And cross opposite ankle over. Lift the hips up. One more, guys. Let's keep going. Bring the shins parallel. Arms face each other. Keep the smile. Shoulders away from the ears. Draw that belly in. And then gently bring the feet down. Bring the palms parallel to each other. Press into all 4 corners of the feet. Tuck the tailbone under. Draw the belly in and articulate your spine all the way down the mat. Bring your hands overhead and then tuck the chin in, draw the belly in, come up. We've got 5 like this. Use the belly, use the breath. Make sure you're not using momentum. Make sure you're connecting to the belly. Tuck that chin in, protect your neck. Last one. And then take your hands behind your head, lift your knees, bring your shins parallel to the mat. Gently lift your head up, your shoulders up. You're on the bottom of your scapula. And then gently bringing your left elbow to your right knee, straighten your left leg, and then change. Got 30 seconds here, last little bit of core. Nice and slowly. Don't use momentum, use your belly. Keep working that belly, keep working that core. Forget about all the mental clutter. You can do it. 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Roll from side to side. Give yourselves a beautiful hug. That was very well done. And then hugging your knees into your chest. Taking your left leg all the way down. Bringing your right elbow, elbows and knees are foreign to me today. Bring your right knee towards your right armpit. And then gently bringing your left leg into your chest. Drop your right leg down. Bring your left knee into your left armpit. And then bring both feet to the outer edges of your mat. Both 4 corners of the feet are pressing in. Drop your knees in towards your mat. Then take your hands out towards a T and take both kneecaps over to the right hand side. Taking the right foot on top of the left knee. Feeling a nice opening in the outer left thigh, left hip. It's a nice gentle stretch. I really, really like this one. And then come back to center. Drop both knees over to the left hand side this time. Take the left foot on top of the right. Make sure that both shoulders are pressing down into the mat. Your chin is still tucked into your chest, keeping your neck nice and long. Come back to center. And then take your feet all the way down to the outer edges of the mat. Take your hands to the outer edges of the mat, coming to your final resting posture. Letting go of any control here. So doing a body check, scanning from the crown of your head all the way to the tips of your fingertips and to the tips of your toes. Acknowledging the space that's been created, but letting go of any tension that might have built up along the way. Allowing the breath to flow in whichever way it likes. And then very gently start to move your fingertips and your toes. Maybe rocking your hips from side to side. And then bringing your knees towards your chest. Just thinking of one thing that you really like about yourself. And squeeze that little thing in. Then roll over to your right hand side, keeping your eyes closed. Maybe think of one person that you could share some kindness with today, and set that intention to send them a message, or just to let them know what you appreciate about them. And hug your knees towards your chest and seal in that intention. Then, keeping your eyes closed, gently push yourself up into a seated position, bringing your hands onto your knees with your palms facing up, receiving the benefits of this practice, receiving the benefits of the space that we've created, both mentally and physically. And again, just being aware of the power of the breath. Seal those benefits in by bringing your hands to your heart center and pressing your thumb towards your sternum, taking the shoulders away from the ears. Bring your hands to your head. Allow your thoughts to be filled with love and kindness. Bring your hands to your mouth. Allow your words to be filled with love and kindness. And bring your hands to your heart. Allow your actions and your intentions to be filled with love and kindness. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me on this wintry morning. I hope you all have a great Tuesday and a good rest of your week.